in a month,
Yeah.
we make up to 500,000 naira.
I'm talking about profits.
Yes, profits.
Wow.
Yes, we make up to 500,000
From planting grass. I go start this business. Oh.
naira.
Hello and welcome to this beautiful channel. Today I ran into this beautiful garden. Yeah, and I was wondering, it's looking really very beautiful. And I was wondering the brain behind it. As I was wondering, I just turned to my right and I saw this gentleman still sitting somewhere at the corner. And then he told me he was the one who planted it. And I decided to bring him up on this interview. Hey boss, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Joseph.
Your name is Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Joseph, how is business?
Well, thank God, business is going very well, even with the situation of the country. But at least we're still surviving in it, and we thank God.
Okay, so Mr. Joseph, this garden is really beautiful. Really beautiful. No jokes at all. Yeah. So I was really wondering, how is it been like for you planting this garden in Lagos? I understand that's what you do for a living.
Yes, that's what I do for a living. Well, normally, people love flowers. Like I've met a lot of people that love flowers. Like a lot of them. Like you can't imagine how the love for flower is. Like I still met somebody today that like in my family everybody loves flower. Like that's why he came around to come and buy some flowers. So everybody accepts flower. So being what I do, and I love what I do as well. So and again, flower is natural. Like we do majorly with the natural ones. So and it accepts it helps to beautify the environment. It adds beauty to the environment because one of my logo is adding beauty to the environment. That is one of the logos that I use. So that is majorly one thing with flowers. Though sometimes it's a lot of work. The beautiful aspect you see is just the finished part. But when you see like from the beginning, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of work, and so that is majorly one thing about flowers and all of it.
Okay, so Mr. Joseph, so what does it require? What does it take for one to, get into this field of endeavor, this business, this line of business?
Okay, number one, it's all about experience. You can wake up one day and say, I want to start flowers, but it requires a lot of experience. You have to meet a lot of people that knows what they are doing about flower because you can't just wake up. You can wake up and say, I want to do it, but you need to ask questions because if not, you make a lot of mistakes, a lot of it. Like from when to start grooming your flowers at the point, even if you start grooming your flowers and they are coming out very well, there are so many things you can do and boom, everything will just die. So it takes a lot of work per se. Let's say it takes a lot of work.
Okay, so when Fashola was governor, yeah,
Okay.
there was a time he beautified Lagos with flowers.
Yes, they were
You
the one that
understand?
started most of the beauty of flowers in Lagos State,
Who did?
like as in Fashola.
Oh yes. That actually beautified Lagos. Yeah. So that brings me to ask you this question: how lucrative is this business? Is it very financially rewarding?
Wow, I can't say how lucrative it is. Like it's it's a lot. There's a lot of money in flowers. Like you can't even imagine how much you can make with the business of flower planting, selling, and all of that. There's money in it. It's very lucrative. Like there are so many people that they will come and like, you guys really make money from this, but I can't. I've been in this business for at least 15 years now.
Wow.
Yes, I've been in it for 15 years. I started from when I was 9 years old
Wow.
with my parents and all of that. So
Wow.
that is what we used to go to school. That is what we've been feeding on and everything. So we've made a lot of things with flowers that's been very lucrative. It's very lucrative. That's what I would just say. It's
Okay,
very
so can you actually, because what a lot of people want to hear is, can I buy a Mercedes from this business? Can I build a mansion from this business?
Yes, there are people that have bought Benz, built business houses. Like I know even my mom herself,
Yeah.
we have a house where like the money was from this business.
Wow,
Yes,
wow.
we have a house
Okay.
around Ibafu. We built it from this.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
So you
So
okay?
you can you can make a living from flowers. You can become anything, like you can anything you want, you can get it from flowers. That's what I would just say.
Okay, so looking at this beautiful endeavor of life here, if anybody is looking forward to learn this, to go into this field, do they have to come for a training? Do they require a particular certification?
Okay, number one, okay, it's needs experience. You can just wake up and say, okay, I want to start flowers, but you need to ask questions. With questions for like, you need to know the do's and the don'ts, the do's and don'ts of the flowers, because it's not every flower that accepts anything. We have the indoors, we have the outdoors. So you might put the indoors outside and put the ones that are supposed to be outside indoor, and you will just make a mess of everything. So if you want to start flowers, that's in the business of flowering, like we call it's called horticulture. It's called
Horticulture.
horticulture. Yes, yes, it's called horticulture. So if you want to go into the business of it, you need to ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
Yes, you need to ask a lot of questions. You need to come for to get at least a little experience before you can go into it.
Okay, so talking about getting experience, how can I get experience when I don't have experience?
Yes, you meet the people that knows the business already. Yes, there are a lot of people that I've been opportunity to train at least 3 people that already have their own.
Wow.
Yes, so like, because we've been very, like, we were very small, and we've been like following our mom, all of that. So when we grew up, I'm like, well, this thing is very lucrative, then what's the use of, though I'm still schooling arts as well from here. Yes, so I'm the one training myself in school and all of that. So
What are the challenges you think you face in this line of business? Would you like to share some of them?
oh, okay. Sometimes one of the challenges of the business is there are times where there are no sales at all. Okay, then it's kind of discouraging. But knowing that, okay, because it's here you get contracts. Like I just came back from Owerri, where I went to plant flower. So, and it was from here. Person was just passing. I was like, please, who is here? Can I have your number? Okay. And the person gave me. I collected the person's number. So we discussed. The person told me, okay, come to my office. I went to the office, and funny enough, I found out that the place was at Owerri. So I had to travel down to Owerri to do the work, and it's a lot of beauty. So even if you want me to share the pictures of what I did there, I'll be willing to,
Why not?
to
Why not? Why not?
share it with you. It's a lot of it's very beautiful actually.
There was a way the government could assist you in this line of business to make business more more palatable for you. Yeah, what would you like the government to do for you?
Okay, the government has actually been trying, in like they support the business in some ways. Like yes, like I know they have last pack that supports the flower business as well. So well, um, nothing much. At least their policies, the policies on flowers is it's okay at least, and they are giving out contracts. So sometimes they give out contracts for flower people, yes, for horticulturists. So it's been good with governments. So that's what I would say.
How would you like people to see you? Would you like people to see you differently? Do you have a particular impression you would like to correct about this business?
There's a proverb in Igbo language. Aka jajaji with the onumanu manu. That's a dirty hand brings oily mouth. Yes, that is what. So sometimes when I remember that, oh, I love to put my hand inside sand and make it dirty, walk and all of that. So the impression of it's dirty, I smile at it actually. I just smile at it because you don't know what it takes, what is inside what I'm doing. Why not come and ask me question and I will enlighten you. So the impression I love the impression. Like I love you looking down at me, then you come close and you're like wow. So I love the impression. Like the impression does not give me any. I'm not bothered about it. They are the one to come and get enlightened. about it. So even if they give the impression, I'm not bothered about it at all.
In a good business month, like
Okay.
how much do you make?
Okay, in a good, like in a month,
Yeah.
we make up to 500,000 naira.
I'm talking about profits.
Yes, profit.
Wow.
Yes, we make up to 500,000 naira.
From planting grass. I go start this business. Oh.
If there are times we do, if there's a contract within that month, okay, we can even have more than that. Yes, we get more than that. So
Wow.
yes, actually, so business is very good.
So, Sir Joseph, I see flowers, I see different types, I see flower baskets and stuff. How do you work with those flower baskets, those pots? How do you, what are they used for? Are they used for special flowers or what?
There are some people like when you plant flower, people love their flower to be inside. There are some people that love their flower inside pots. Okay, yes, as in maybe you want to do indoors, there's no ground, so you use the pots. Okay, so that is what the pots are used for majorly. Even if some inside, some outdoors, so you can use the pots for planting flowers generally. That's what they do.
So if you for our viewers that are seeing this video, in case they want to contact you, do you have an Instagram? How would you like them to reach out to you?
Okay, I have a page on on Facebook.
Okay.
Josiemi Plant World. Josie Emi Plant
Emmy Plant
World.
on the screen.
Yes, Josiemi Plant World. And I have my phone number 07063758562. Like
On the screen.
yeah, exactly. So
All right, Mr. Josiemi, I just passed by and I saw a set of beautiful flowers, and I decided to see and interact with the people behind it. And I didn't know that I was actually interacting with the multi-millionaire. You just see them and you just want to commonize what they do, but these guys are really in money. Yeah, there is dignity in labor. Can you tell the audience that are watching this video to share this video and to drop a comment in the comment section?
okay, please share the video and drop a comment on the comment section. Like the subscribe for on the page and on the channel and
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. I really appreciate it. Thank you.